Okay, so today we have Blur and Polished Stone. So this was requested, and then did see someone comment back to it and say yes, he should do this. So yeah, I mean I love Blur, and I guess this is a B side. I mean it's not a well known song, I guess. But I mean I'm intrigued, coming from this album, their self titled 1997 album. I mean it was such a good album. I want to see what a B side is like, so I am interested. So let's get into this. Talk about it after. Only less than 3 minutes, so let's just go. Jeez. All right. So Blur and Polished Stone. So yeah, like I said, less than 3 minutes, a B-side song. So I was wondering, what would the production be like? And I mean, I mean, again, I mean, it doesn't matter what song it is. I mean, especially from, the '90s with Blur, Damon's voice is pretty much always on top. I feel like. I mean, he did the high notes obviously there. I just really love when he goes up in that higher register. So angelic, obviously. And I mean, the guitar, at the start, it was almost like, maybe a country flavor, I thought. And of course, Graham Coxon. I love Graham Coxon on guitar, especially like the opening to Beetlebum might be one. It is one of my favorite just guitar openings. I don't know. I just love that sound. Anyway, shout out to Graham. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. Just kind of unnerving, I guess you would say. I mean, the song is just desperation is the word that comes to mind. It's just like, especially with the lyricism. I mean, some of the lyrics here, kind of I guess you would a little bit funny or whatever you would say, but I mean just like a little bit depressing or whatever. When he says, we won't get up because today is effed, and we're alone. Now you bite my tongue, and when the alcohol's gone or done, I won't feel a thing. So you don't carry on. It's just like, I mean. And I know that Damon, I'm pretty sure he was, I don't know if he would say he was an alcoholic, but I think he was a drug addict or whatever, anyway, in the 1990s at least. So I mean, yeah, talking about alcohol, talking about this kind of stuff that maybe an addict might go through or whatever, when the alcohol's all gone, I won't feel a thing and all this stuff. So yeah, and again, the whole ending of the song as well with I hold what do you say? I'm numb, 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 whatever. Yeah, it's numb, times three. So yeah, just like, kind of a, like I said, a desperate song, and with wild guitar tones at the start, and and again, I love Damon's voice. I mean, I just, even if he phoned in a song, I don't know what it would sound like. It was just like, uh, I just still love his voice. So it's just like, and even today, and even with the Gorillas, or with Gorillas, whatever, it's all just good to me. So I guess, there isn't too much about the song, because again, I guess it's like a B-side, and there was not even too many views on the song. But again, I was intrigued just to see, what this would sound like, because apparently, people really like it. It has, a core fan base, for it being, such a short kind of B-side song. But anyway, the first verse, now I fall to the ground, I can't get up. Well, never mind. I know you'll pull me up by my bones, and say I'm sand to polish stones. Pull me up on my bones. Again, talking about how Damon kind of struggled with addiction and such, maybe pull up by my bones, being kind of, skinny or whatever. Well, today is gone, and it won't be long before we fall asleep and forget what we've done. We won't get up because the day is effed. We're alone. And I know he was with Elastica's singer, Justine Fishman, I want to say. So I don't know if that's referencing her. I forget if the breakup already happened in 1997, but I know that they kind of, they were, it was kind of a, toxic relationship, filled with drugs and such. So I don't know if he's kind of referencing her here or not, but that does come to mind. And then, of course, second verse, now you bite my tongue. And that's kind of, sounds kind of sexual, obviously. And when the alcohol's done, I won't feel a thing. So you don't carry on. And the chorus, once again, in the outro. Like I said, just a little song, but just full of desperation. Those guitar chords at the start got me, on my toes. Alex James on bass as well. It's just all kind of, again, unnerving, kind of weird, making me wary of where this is going to go. So yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I did see a comment, there isn't too much, but I was looking at, comments on the YouTube here, and one person said, what, I guess I could agree with, it does have like a lot of likes, saying the song kind of feels like one of the biggest potentials of all the Blur songs, but it just feels so unpolished and unfinished, and unpolished, that's kind of funny. But yeah, obviously, again, being like a B song, I don't know if they had bigger aspirations for it or what, and they just said, well, whatever. So again, I don't know, they could have went down the road and, did something more with it or whatever. I don't know why I said it like that. But yeah, it's just kind of like a song that I feel like they put out there. And the vocals, yeah, they were kind of mixed. And it goes on here, somebody says the vocals are mixed, perhaps even performed a bit weird. So again, I feel like Blur kind of just got weird on this one. And again, it was kind of like I said, a B-side. It's not a single or anything like that. They're just trying stuff out or something. But yeah, I enjoyed it, and I'm not just saying that. I swear I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. Again, the guitar off the top got me, and Damon's voice is just as beautiful as ever, like he was, especially in the 90s. Anyway, but don't ask him about Taylor Swift. Anyway, so I like that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting. I always like to get through this, or get to a song like this, because, again, I'm intrigued, and I like to listen to more, I guess, of Blur that, not a lot of people, I guess, have listened to, like this song here. But anyway, thanks again for watching. Really appreciate all the support and the suggestion. Like I said, a few people said, yeah, this is a good song. And I see some people saying, this is in their like top 5 Blur songs. Obviously it connects with some people. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, thanks again. I'll talk to you guys again soon.